Welcome everyone to another dose of Digital Soma. Last episode we built this train line from the new Grunborn oil wells to the Newtown Woods oil refinery and iron ore mine, over to this steel mill, over to the factory, and up to New Grunborn. And looking at the steel station, it's good now. But we still want to boost that a little bit, so the plan is to add one of these iron ore mines to this steel factory, and I think what we're going to do is add these two iron ore mines over here. They're close to a factory, so what we'll do is we'll take these two iron ore mines and go over to this steel mill, and then go back to this factory, and from this factory we'll have trucks distribute the goods to Slannington. Alright, so we have a pretty busy episode, so we'll get right to it. I don't like that farmland. So we'll go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do this. And basic building, build the line first, because we're going to need a dual line here just to separate out the traffic. Transparency, turn off the trees. They can get a little annoying. Level crossing, we don't have any vehicles in this town, or we don't have any road vehicles in this town, so it's not a big deal that we have a level crossing there. The people are completely dependent on your benevolent transport empire to go anywhere. They trust in you. Come on. This. We will remove this signal there, put one there, back it up a little bit. And then this one's going to be our entry, that's going to be our exit. Don't want one there. Just go this way, I guess. There we go. And very easy to choose the wrong set of the diagonals that you're trying to build. Just go straight over like that, straight over like that. Perfect. Dodge that hill. These two. Will we dodge the town? We will dodge the town too. Fantastic. Let's put on fast forward. Come on, deliveries. Let's make some deliveries. There we go. Really? Okay. We will. It's gonna be interesting. I'll have to decide how I want to do that. So from here, I think we're just gonna do a level crossing. I don't think we need to do anything too fancy. But what we will do is this from here and go over to this station. There and there. And we will go from this station. Let's see, so I'll have to go through like that. Oh, perfect. I'll just do that. And then, so that gets us here. Now, leaving this way. So the trains going to this station will come in this way, which means the trains go into this station. Oh, I had that wrong. That's why I'm confused. I want that. We want them leaving from this station. And I know I haven't been exactly consistent with the right-hand drive everywhere, but that's okay. Whatever works best for your network. It's not that big a deal. And then we'll come up here and just split off there. And I mean, level crossings are pretty common in the real world too. I mean, in this game you can get really complicated and make some really cool looking junctions that are really efficient and like separate out all the traffic without blocking anything. But level crossings are fine, especially for 2 lines here. It's not going to get ridiculously busy. And then so then this station will just leave here. Yeah, we'll do that. Deleted one too many. So we can just come up like this. And at the end of the last episode, we just got an offer to test out another one of those. Oh wow, there's a lot of diesels coming out right now. So we'll just do that. Yep. Alright. So what we can do is that. Build that too close. Alright. Exit. I'll be sure there's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, perfect. One train can wait. And then we'll have them wait there. I know it's going to be blocking one of the stations and not be the most efficient thing, but that'll be fine. Alright, so let's build a depot. Where do I want the depot? Alright. I think off of this station would be a good place for it. What am I doing? Ah! A lot of wrong things. Alright. Depot. It's gonna be annoying now. Yeah. Alright, we'll just build 2 separate depots. That'll be fine. So here, and just like that. Another one over here, just like that. So new vehicles, how much iron ore? 99 tons. Alright, so we have some diesels. Let's go to maximum speed, that diesel. Good. 90, yeah, we'll just go with that one. Iron ore, this only has 99, so 3 would do it, but we'll do 4. And that's 4 steel cars. Just make it easy. And the rest can be goods. No, it doesn't need any goods, because the goods are going from there to there. So we only need iron ore and steel, so we actually don't need that many trains. And if you click, if you're trying to sell a whole bunch of cars at the same time, click and drag, and if you hold control, it'll be dragging all of the cars after the one you click. So there's 2, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and then you can drag them to other trains if you have a lot of trains in the depot. There's only 33 at that one, only 69 at that one. We did not do this the right way. We're going to change this into a feeder system. So let's rethink this a little bit. So do it that way the Slannington mines can come in and just all make it one way around. We don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. Which one? Don't need. Actually, we don't need that anymore. We'll just do that. Don't need that anymore. So we're just gonna sell that train. Vehicles, same one, maximum speed, and now we have 160, so 159, 33, 5 would be 150, so yeah. But we'll do 3.5, so we'll do 6 and 6. And we'll add another iron ore just to fill up the 7 slots that we have. Alright, so we have this one, which is the right one. There. Oh, and just found out this tip, which saves a little bit of time. If you hold control and press go to, it'll full load any cargo, which is handy. But we don't need that there. And there. So this one can be unload and no loading. Oop. Actually, that one we want to, yeah, we want to unload because we're doing steel. And then Livingstone Woods, we want to unload and take cargo, but we want it to wait for 4 days. So go, and then we'll finish off the signaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And this one, we can just do that, actually. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what we want to do. Because that one was so close to the station, if it was waiting, it would block a station bay. So we just want to be sure we get as close to that station as possible. And now for our feeder system. Remove. Yes, there is. Oh. Just put the mouse too far to the right. Alright. We can just do a really small train. So we'll do. Well, that just, no, it went down. I guess we'll do vehicles. Why not? This way. I'm just gonna jump over. To switch mines. Come on. And I find the omnidirectional road tool a little bit hard to handle sometimes, so I just press 1 and 2 to switch between the directions of roads. I guess we didn't need that depot over there, but whatever. New vehicles, iron ore. Come on, there we go. Orders, go to there. Oop, forgot to use new trick I learned. To there, we want it to transfer and leave empty. And yep. And we'll hold control and duplicate that a bunch of times and go. One more just for good measure. Delete the rest. Pin that, press delete, because we still need that train, because we need to clone it. And go. There, that'll get these iron ore trains moving out of here a little bit faster. Keep the frequency up, be sure we have a good rating on this Slantington Mines. Because the frequency only matters... Oops. Wondering why it was taking that route. The frequency is only determined when a vehicle picks up cargo, not when it just visits the station to drop off. So you're gonna need a train picking up, and then force it into the depot. That might confuse that train. Nope. I think we will need a third. We'll see what happens. But we can set up our goods line. It could be a separate station, but since it's a little bit out of the range of the factory, we'll just do this. There. Just the first spot that accepts goods. So there's fine. That out, pull that out, alright. Depot there. Vehicles, goods. Control click for full load. Go there. Unload and no loading. Orders and copy this a bunch of times and just help you out. Still good. Nope, looks like 2 trains are all Slantington Mines needs. Oop. Neglected our goods trucks a little bit. There we go. See how those do when the next train comes in to Ronningberry Woods. Probably needs a couple more. More. There we go. So those are all good. Don't need any of those windows anymore. And yeah, so let's check our Flendingstone wood reading. Still only good. That's disappointing. So we might need to add yet another iron ore mine. Yeah, I was hoping to add 2, but it just wasn't worth it for how little iron ore those mines were producing. Yeah, that one's producing 119, so that's going to be a little bit better. It's near a coal station. That coal station's all the way down there. Coal mine's all the way down there. Nearest town is Fort Sunfingberg. don't like how far away that is from absolutely everything. Oh, here's an idea. If we take the iron ore from this iron ore mine to this steel mill, we could have trucks transferring wood from this forest up to Fending Stone Woods. And then there's a sawmill right here. We could have the trains pick up steel and wood at Fending Stone, and then drop the wood off at the sawmill, and then return to the iron ore mine. I kind of like that. So let's do that. Do that. We'll do... I don't like that mountain now. Oh. Let's do it anyway. Oop, flatline required. There we go. And this is going to be a double track. It's all downhill this way, so we can just go straight to the other mine. And we'll just split off there, that's fine. Ah. There we go. Now, let's go this way. So we'll just come all the way down. Go up that. Oh, no, I don't like that. We'll go along here. To either lower, we'll just lower it. Build a tunnel. There we go. Erase that. And build that track there. Put a signal here so we don't forget. That takes us to the steel mill, and then, I mean, if we wanted, we could just transfer the steel over there. I don't think I want to do that. Oh yeah, the whole point is to load at that station. Alright, so we'll do that, and then we'll come back along this route, break off here. We'll break off after that signal. Over that river, around the town. Not what I'm going to do. One more, and perfect. Line that up there. Probably could try to have... Yeah, let's do that. We'll try to spread out these uphills a little bit as we can. There we go. We will add a depot here. Now, trains are limited to 30 miles an hour in the depot until the last car exits, so this turn here won't matter too much because it wouldn't have been able to get up to speed anyway. And we'll have it wait there. Another one. No, we don't need that. Alright. Exit signals. So, new vehicles. That's the fastest one. Iron ore 106, 399, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we don't need to pick up goods here because that station's already. Why is that only good? Don't know why that is, but still don't need to pick up goods there. We'll fix that later. But we will pick up some wood. How much is that? 139. So this is actually going to need a little bit. 5? 150? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Oh, things work out like that. Alright, so we're going to go to the mines. Full load, because I forgot to hold control. Go to the steel mill. Unload and take cargo. Orders go to the factory. Don't want to tell it to unload all because it's holding wood, so it's just unload if accepted, but no loading there. And orders go to the sawmill. We do want to unload all and no loading. Yep. Right. Yeah, but at that we want to definitely wait for 4 days at the steel mill. Go, and then we will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 do the signals. That should get us up to there. And you can kind of see as our network grows, then that's going to be a little bit long, but that's okay. As our network grows, it takes less time to actually build out the network. Build new lines because it just connects to existing infrastructure and you don't have to build the whole thing, which is nice. Oh, I can just hold control and do that. That would be the smart way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And that's less than 8. Alright. So what we're going to do is come down to the steel mill, build a couple of road vehicle depots here. Avoid the farm as much as possible, which is not a whole lot in this area, unfortunately. And then over the river. That. Station truck right there. Oop, didn't want to do that. It used to be the same station to transfer, so woods. There we go. Build a depot over here. Vehicles, where's a wood truck? There we go. Buy vehicle, orders, go to, control click for full load. Go to there, and we will transfer. Copy that a bunch of times. Go. Pause. Clone that train. Tell it to go. Don't need that road vehicle because we can just watch those. Delete all those windows. Now we're watching those. Needs to go. That one needs to go. Go. Just go. Just go. Just go. That needs to go. This needs to go. We need to clone another train. Come watch over here. That'll be fine. We don't need to create another one. So delete those, and then for the last step, we will build a goods line from Uncle. And you can press I moused, but you can press Q and W to Q lower, W raise, and E to level the terrain. There, drop off there, and just connect back like that. Build a depot that way so we don't have to landscape anything. Vehicles, goods, truck. My vehicle orders go to. Unload, no loading. Alright, and fast forward. Go. Probably gonna need a few of them. Go. Go. 92. We'll see if another train comes in before our ghost trucks start loading up. To add some frequency to these trains, but we do need a couple more goods trucks. Even more. A few more even. Probably added a few too many, but that'll be alright. And we could even move. We can't move that road vehicle depot. Yeah, we can. Move that down to there. And what we can do is add another station. So they're not all bunched up too much. Alright, and with that, I think that will be the end of this episode. We expanded our territory a little bit more, which is good. And then next episode we'll probably work on, let's see, very good for steel. That's what we wanted, and this and the factory station is, that's not what we wanted. The factory station is still just good. I wonder why that is. Seems we could add a few more goods vans, so we'll do that. Hopefully that boosts our rating a little bit. Another thing we could do is we'll set auto renew. So replace vehicles. So as faster vehicles come out, you can update them. So you go into the train, manage list, replace vehicles, and here you select which vehicle you want to be replaced and which vehicle you want to replace it, and you press start replacing. And then in the settings menu, you can change how much money reserve you need before they'll auto update. So we'll just do that, and then as money comes in, they will update themselves and will have higher frequency, which means we might have to edit some lines and maybe delete a train or two. That went down. I think that's why we're not having quite as much luck with Bondingworth West. But alright, end of the year, we can repay $420,000. Perfect. And yeah, that'll be that for the episode. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.